Hello my lovelies, it's me Olivia, you're watching my YouTube channel. Today I prepared for you the strategy consisted of mainly MACD. So watch this video till the end and it's going to be very interesting for beginners and for pro traders. So before, make sure that you already subscribe all my social network. You can make this video on pause, go to the link below this video and be part of my community at my Telegram channel. So for now, I can't wait to begin. Let's go. I'm gonna go first of all with considering the graph, and I want to check out what am I going to do with the 10-minute graphic or 5-minute, okay? And I will consider the one that I prefer, the suitable. So as the suitable, so let's work with 1 minute and let's switch on the MACD first of all. Yes, right. So MACD is perfect on providing the bottom oversold periods. You have to remember that with the deals, and it has many kinds of signals such as the bars and also the intersection along with the lines, friends. So this is quite perfectly showing me the growth down of the quotation, and I'm going to use here $40 and I'm going to go here with the red. So let's see. So perfect as far as you see. Once you learn how to work with MACD, once you've entered up using the perfect strategy, you will never quit working with MACD, please trust me. So let's go and let's work with the first consideration, and I will talk to you further on the MACD. Well, what does MACD 12.26 and 9 mean? So the 12 represents a moving average of the previous 12 bars. The 26 digit represents a moving average of the previous 26 bars, and the 9 represents a moving average of the difference between the two moving averages above. So in terms of all these scenarios, using MACD alone may be more effective in trading markets, while using, for example, RSI alone may be more effective in range bound markets. And so in this case, everything is showing me the pretty growth upward, so I'm going to use here $80, and I think I should try here another time expiration because the market is showing me the speed which is going a little bit lower. So I'm going to use 30 seconds here, and that's the interesting case to use the greens. Let's go. Perfect occasion, friends, with these small steps in terms of time exploration, so we will get much faster our profit. So if you see, I'm having after two small deals more than $100. That's awesome. Let's go further and let's work with the Australian dollar, and Canadian dollar. Fine, this currency ratio provides me with 90% of payout. I think it's great, and in these cases you see there is the bar histogram, which is pretty shown here, and now we are having the two lines which is a little bit below the zero level. Okay, that means that the whole quotations are going lower, and but there is some corrections are there inside the local trend. So what am I going to do here is just considering the row of engulfing candlesticks, friends. So if you see there is a bullish engulfing, then it's going to be a new corrective green one line, and then again a growth down of the bows. Okay, now I'm going to use it with the bars, and so going to go here with the $140, and I'm trying it with the bars. Let's go. So perfect case, the correction is still happening here, friends, and that means that this is the row of candlesticks of the color and each color differs one from each other, and that means we entered up well, amazing. And while the system is here just developing in terms of the opposite direction, we are having our income. And let's go further to third currency ratio and United States dollar against the Switzerland franc. Great. Well, first of all, guys, we are having here some fluctuations, and now I think it's quite time for us to talk the another visual scheme of MACD. For example, here I want to advise you to set up the digits like this, okay? Exactly. Example, if we set up here 5, if we set in this slow period the digit 13, and if we change the signal period down for 1, so in this case you will see how the MACD is represented being here just with one line. So instead of the standard 12, 26 and 9 setting, we can achieve a visual representation of the MACD patterns, like so in this is how it works, by using only one pattern here on one line. These patterns could be applied to various trading strategies and systems. So if you know what I mean, in this case it's working like the CCI or the RCI. Elsewhere, as an additional filter to make to take trade entires, and it's argued that the best MACD settings for MACD patterns is 5, 13 and 1. Okay, I think we should try this. So for another one time, so I'm going to use here the $270, and in this case let's change the time frame also for 15 seconds. Let's try. I'm going to use here the greens. Let's go. So friends, that's perfect. We haven't lose anything in this case. We just entered up, and if you know what I mean, if we have those kind of wicks around the candlestick, that means that they're trembling a lot of they're showing the great deep variety of the chords, but they are still short. So that was a great occasion. So we are talking about the MACD, which was working as the RCI or CCI. So let's go and check this out back. So I think that we should work with this same period, like 12 or like 26 for this time, and 9. Okay, let's first of all have our experience while working with the default settings. So that means that we are back, and let's go to time frame. Okay, let's check this out until 30 seconds. Okay, and let's go another one currency ratio. So if you know sorry what I mean, like I just showed you, then another one type of using the MACD, and it went on perfect, friends. But you must know that you have to enter first of all with the time expiration, with the knowing your time expiration. So if you see those kind of wicks, that means that the price is going to be changing much greater. So here it is, the flat zone, and we are leaving it. Let's go to another one. Okay, having this okay, so here it is, currency ratio. So that's more interesting because I'm having this doji here, this gravestone. Okay, I'm going to change the investment until 500, and the next thing is realizing what I'm going to do here. Because we are having a high speed, but the whole directions are going down, so everything here will be working great if we mind the downstairs, the downtrend. Okay, so I'm going to use here also the green bars, and I'm going to work with the greens. Let's go. It it was perfect. So if you know what I mean, this was this very dodgy, and it was showing us the reversal in sentiment. So we end up pretty well. What do you say? By using this reversal, we end up pretty well. So let's go further. And I'm my friends, well, considering the pair of United States dollars against the Nigerian naira, so I want to talk to you on MACD because it's one of my mostly commonly used technical analysis indicators. So if you see, it works using 3 components, like but I have showed you the one only. So the 3 of them are 2 moving averages of different digits of different mathematical calculations, and 1 histogram, which is showing us this trend of the trend, and the difference between the lines is representing on the histogram. So what I'm going to do next, I will consider the growth up of the quotations while having small nuances with the red dodges, and I can see that the correction is going to go a little bit over, so I'm going to use here $800. First of all, when I've changed my investment, I'm going to work here with the greens. So let's go. Perfect situation, let's go. Perfect situation, friends. Like, so if you know what I mean, we are having here more than $1,000. Yes, I'm having $1,500 here, and after some period of time we are having here a small growth about the quotations, and there are 3 common MACD strategies. Amazing. So I have here the crossover strategy because I was waiting here the green line, and that is going to cross the red one. So this was the crossover strategy, so I went up pretty well. Let's go further and work with the first currency ratio. Here against the Canadian dollar. So what I'm going to do next, here it is the inverted head and shoulders pattern, which means that in some time it's going to be revealed like growth down, but not a green one. It will go the shorter candlesticks and with some period of correction like this, because all the market is repeating in cycles. And well, first of all, I need to conclude that there is a revealing red bar here, and it's been changed into the green one. Like after this intersection, we are having the prevailing green line here, but the correction is still having some straight. So I'm going to use here $1,200, and the investment is being set up. Okay, so what else am I going to do next? I think I should again revise the whole story, the previous edition. So I think that I have to check this out with the reds. Let's go. That's perfect result, and if you know what I mean, we just mirrored the previous pattern, So if you see, that was the cycle that provided us with the same kind of pattern, which is I mentioned and I was going to show you. So that was the very period. Yes, amazing, friends. So we've just entered up well, and the period told us that we are having growing downstairs small cuts. So we entered up pretty well. So let's go further and let's have another one kind of trade, and then I will call it a day. Okay, so in this case everything here going downstairs, but with a smaller speed, and you see that all the lines are below the zero level, so this means that it's perfect to use all the signs along the MACD. And I'm going to reuse my investment, and I'm going to go here with the reds. Let's go. So it's perfect, amazing. It went up pretty well, and green line was a little bit higher, and the both two lines are going downstairs. Okay, so that was a perfect moment. What do you say? How that you like it? How that you like it? So how that you like the strategy? So my dear friends, thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time, and I hope you really like this video, really like the strategy. Keep your thumb up, and please go to my Telegram channel if you have more questions and leave them there. So I'll see you soon. Bye bye.